Welcome to COACP, the only podcast where we have all our hosts for once. So, I'm Dan, and with me today are my good friends. Fellas, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourselves?
Hey, it's me, Star. I'm glad to not fuck up the intro for once.
Yeah, I was waiting for it. Resty, I know it's been a while, but on the turn list, it is your order.
I forgot. I'm Resty. And I think Rocky 4 is better than Rocky 3.
True. It's not a controversial take, right?
Grassy. In the Mario movie, Mario went bing bing wahoo. It's a fact.
Yo, my name is Diego, aka Deck Guy Applesia Cat on Twitter. I usually, like, after I say that, I say another thing to start the conversation, but like I didn't.
I'm gonna make a note before we start. I'm sick as fuck, and I almost skipped the podcast, but I'm here. So that's why I sound awful.
Yeah, imagine skipping a podcast because you're sick.
Yeah.
Who's this,
That'd be
by the
great.
way? I don't know who this guy is.
It shows no
And I just want to
dedication.
say, I was like so ready to like take over your like role as the host, so therefore I couldn't fuck up the intro.
You wanted to take over the
Bro was
podcast.
practicing in the mirror.
Well, no, Resty also was like, I'll take over as host. You motherfuckers were
Yeah,
like fighting
I
for
was
the throne.
joking. I'm not capable of doing that.
Motherfuckers were fighting for my throne. Like,
I
what
don't
was
have
this?
conviction. I haven't been here in 5 weeks.
Not even gonna lie, like if Dan was not here, I would have started the recording and then done the intro before like anyone else did, and was like, there you go, that's fine now.
Everyone wants to take over, man.
Jesus
God.
Christ.
It's a power
Whoa.
struggle. That's the only thing keeping us sane.
This is fucking
If I
cool.
wasn't here, there would have been a fucking fight going on at the start of the podcast over who did the intro.
Yeah,
We have not.
crucial. You're needed.
No, okay, we have not been fighting enough in these. We gotta like bring the aggression back.
Yeah, well, like okay, Resty hasn't been around recently, and like without Resty, we haven't had as much spice. So we
Yeah.
need like spice. Everyone needs spice in their
Yeah,
lives.
you don't have any like dissenters. I'm usually
Yeah, Rusty,
the
you know
hero
how
of
like the
argument.
podcast is generally us, like the times you've been here is us arguing like crazy. We have not
Yeah.
argued for like 3 weeks.
What the fuck,
We've
guys?
just been chill.
I mean, it's been like many like kerfuffles.
Even last week, it was like everyone made fun of me for a bit, but like there were no arguments.
I mean, I heard the horror stories about the RoboCop thing. That's about it.
That was so
That
long
was
ago.
episode 3.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
You
I
were-
wasn't there for that one.
You were there the episode after that.
Yeah, you've been back since.
Yes.
It's been so long.
I was
Episode 4 was
littering.
your last episode, yeah.
Every
That was
time-
Diego's-
Every time I have
Oh.
to tell one of you guys episode 4 is littering, I get a little mad.
Wow. Episode 4 was littering.
Just remember shit, guys. Come on, it's not that hard.
Wait, what episode is this?
8.
8.
I haven't been here in a month?
Yeah.
Yes.
A month
How
of
do you not
podcast
know?
recording time.
I mean, I was sick for like a week. What happened after that? I don't remember.
You tell us.
I don't know.
You had already missed I think 2 weeks, if not like before that.
Resty, it
seriously.
is called you are spending time with your girlfriend.
No. Okay. Look. Maybe. But
There you go.
Yeah.
it's not only that, because I got like a job or whatever. Sometimes I get really sleepy. You know? Like,
You made it worse.
motherfuckers gotta
Like,
sleep.
you sound like you're making it better, but you're making it worse. You're just like,
You are not the only person with a job on this server.
Also, you say sleepy, but like we planned this.
Look,
yeah, we got like a time.
look, plan it
Don't
earlier.
blame.
How about that?
We cannot. We've been over this.
That
That's
sounds like
fucked
it's
up.
y'all's problem and not mine.
I mean, we could just like throw you off the podcast, I guess. if you
Yeah,
want.
we can just
I
like get rid of you.
I mean,
I just want to say
what?
that the podcast was Resty's idea. And he
That's true.
he
No,
was
Yeah.
like,
I was the
Yeah.
one that was kind of like whipping you guys, like, do the podcast. Cut that
Whoa!
out.
This guy is racist.
Cut that out,
This guy's
cut
so
that out.
racist.
we are not cutting that. We are not cutting that.
Yeah, that's staying. That's staying, bro.
Well, all right. We're going.
Anyone like Johnny Test?
Johnny, that's like that show.
Yeah, the show where they make a bunch of whip crack sounds.
They do. This is true,
That was the worst whip crack noise I've ever heard in my life.
That was pretty bad.
guys. I'm gonna tell a story that everyone here knows, but I think the audience might appreciate this one. So one night, in this server that we have each season sometimes. We just decided it'd be funny if we were just completely quiet. And there were at a point there were just like 8 people here and completely quiet. And the only reason people broke is because I started streaming Johnny Test.
I think that was a product of me and Star.
Nope.
We started at some point. Me and Star started DMing like, okay, we have to break the bit, and how are we gonna make it funny?
I'm pretty
I
sure
don't
it was
remember that.
podcast member Nalia who broke it.
No, now you start
on the podcast.
No.
The podcast member,
Also-
server member Nalia.
No, because what happened was Diego started streaming Johnny Test, and then everyone started breaking one by one. But me and Resty just refused to break.
Yeah.
It even got to the point where I got up and showered, and then came back, and Resty was still silent.
Yeah.
It
Wait,
definitely
like,
stopped being funny.
No, it stopped being funny so fucking quickly.
Yeah,
fucking-
but like
it was
you
like
couldn't
2
break or
hours.
else you lose, right? Losing
Yeah.
is more important,
Uh,
or not losing rather.
But yeah, Dad, to remind it, like me and Nalia started the joke is how that happened because I just called him out because we were just having a long ass silence and he was just like, "No, that's normal. You can just like be quiet." And then and everyone kept joining and like immediately getting what was happening, so we just kept being silent.
Who won?
Johnny Test.
Yeah, I think we watched like a solid 4 episodes too.
I think the answer of who actually won, aside from the Johnny Test thing, is pretty sure Resty and I basically broke it at the same time.
Yeah, so everyone else.
I think we coordinated like, okay, we have to break because it's not funny anymore, or something.
Yeah.
Could be.
We should
Who
do that
knows?
again. We should next podcast episode. We should do that.
No.
Just a silent podcast.
The April Fool's episode for 2024 when that one comes out.
I mean, look,
Yeah.
Nothing else is released yet. We could do an episode and make that the April Fool's episode, quote unquote. No one to know the
It
difference.
is. It is too late. It is straight
No,
up
it's
too fucking
not.
late, bro.
Not if we go back in
Rusty.
time. Was
All right, make the time machine. You make the time machine, and then we'll set it all up.
Okay.
And more importantly, don't make a fucking garbage butterfly effect plot when you travel back in time.
There is
Yeah.
a piece of CSV media you've been in since then. You were in the fucking Pokemon tier list. That's not up yet, but
yeah, listen, I'll edit. I should just do that this weekend.
Yeah.
It can't be that much,
Resty,
right?
you promised a Honey Poppy
not.
Let's Play.
I did promise that, and that was a blatant lie.
Yeah.
April Fools.
Wow.
My April Fool's joke next year is going to be murdering Resty in real life.
I
That's pretty
agree.
funny.
I
Yeah.
agree with that.
Yeah.
I'll
Okay.
pay for your fucking visa or whatever. I don't know how that works.
I've explained this 5 billion times, but I'm not gonna
and
on a podcast.
I have not listened 5 billion times.
Resty's just racist this
Look,
podcast.
It doesn't matter to me. Why would I listen?
This is his second racist.
This guy
thing
says
in
I
the
don't
podcast.
matter to him. This guy just straight up said I
that's not
don't
what I
matter
said.
to
No,
him.
no, that's not what I said. That's not what I said.
Resty, when I tell him the
Okay.
podcast time for tonight.
Listen, Diego, of course he doesn't care about you. You know how much things he forgets about some of your favorite things ever?
This is true. Wait. The call out post is real right now. Hold on.
Okay, hold on. I've
Resty?
forgotten what.
Hey, Resty.
Epo.
To Ippo and Kagi.
Oh, I mean,
Like
yeah.
two of my favorite pieces
Look,
of media
okay.
of all time. Yes.
If I consume a media like 4 or 5 years ago, I'm gonna forget most of it. That's just how it works.
Kagi was 2 years ago.
I read that shit. That shit was like 4 years ago at this point.
Yeah. When Star. You remember when
It was-
Kaguya season 2 anime came out? Because that's when I got him to read.
It was right after
Yeah, that's
season
when I
2
got-
anyway.
That was 2020, so
Okay,
Mm,
3
yeah,
years
3 years.
ago.
yeah.
And that was like mid-COVID. That was when shit was going on. Shit was happening.
It did
Shit's
not
gonna
affect you that
exit
much,
the
bro.
brain.
COVID did not hit you that hard.
Hey, look,
Yeah,
you
bro.
don't gotta say all that. You don't have to
Yeah.
expose
Resty,
me
did
like
he
that.
have COVID?
You would have done the same thing with or without COVID, honestly.
This is true.
Yeah,
but
you just forgot.
it's a
Like,
it's a good
there was no
excuse.
COVID going on during Epo,
So-
bro. Like, what's this cap about?
Okay, that was just I was like what in freshman year of fucking high school. That's just not gonna stay.
I don't know. You're gay and bad.
This podcast is in shambles. We can't be doing that.
Like that was the same year I watched Haruhi. One of those things kind of stuck harder. Like I watched Ippo and then I watched Haruhi. Like Haruhi's gonna be in the brain more, bro. Like that's just my thing.
You could just have both in the brain.
Okay, like we're not telling you like, oh, do you remember every single Ippo fight? Like we're gonna like, hey, remember like the most pivotal moment in this entire fucking anime? And you go, no.
Not the most pivotal moment, whatever fucking magic voodoo you're brewing up
It
right now.
literally is.
What the fuck
Yeah,
is it? You have not told me what it is for it to be so important. Ooh.
Also, we literally did tell you.
One, we literally did tell you. I have a screenshot of it that I sent Star. Two, I'm not gonna.
Oh no.
I'm not gonna.
Oh no, I lost.
Yeah, I'm not gonna spoil the good people of our audience on what happens around 2/3 of the way through the first season of Hajime no Ippo.
That's spoilers.
That's too far.
They start boxing, actually.
Dude, you can't say oh, man.
Yeah, there's a bear.
It becomes like kickboxing anime.
You spoiled the whole thing.
Yo, Resty, when you gonna rewatch all of these by yourself?
By myself, you're gonna be fucked up.
We got like 10 episodes through the group watch, and then someone dipped out so hard that I was just like, I can't justify having this entire thing on my computer. It's too heavy.
Did you delete it?
Yeah. So all
What
I
the
know
fuck
is
are we gonna do now?
bro, this is like dead as hell because this one was Kuma.
I mean, yeah. All the group activities that are like dead at this point is ridiculous.
You got so many group activities to clean up with me also.
Like
I
what?
have like 2.
You're kind of like
Yeah,
the
that's
reason
true.
a lot of them are dead, though.
Yeah.
Rusty does be the guy who's like, yeah, we're gonna do things, and then just disappears.
No. I am.
Much like this
I am the
podcast.
idea guy.
Much like this
I-
podcast.
look, I'm the idea guy. I'm not like the do the idea guy.
You're lame.
You're not even like a join in as someone does the idea guy. You're like not
okay,
there.
no.
Idea, but then don't participate. Like leave.
Okay.
No.
So
Yeah.
what
Make
you
it
are,
attempt.
Resty, is you're the annoying guy in a Twitch chat who backseats the hell out of the streamer without doing like anything himself. Just throwing popcorn like, oh, you should go up here. And then just like never ever participates aside from backseating. You are a backseater. You are the backseat driver of COACP.
Diego want to make any minor mistake in Hollow Knight.
Yeah. Also, Star, I'm gonna give you a good rule of thumb that I think you would like it makes sense, and I think you would get it. If your simile or metaphor or analogy takes longer to be explained than the actual scenario, it's bad. Like I feel like you should remember this rule. This is a very good rule of thumb, in my opinion. I think you should apply it.
Here's my
It's
rule.
like kind of
Here's my
a-
rule of thumb. If I am trying to yell at somebody, I don't care how shit the analogy is. I will lay out to them with the shittiest analogy known to man because the way
It doesn't
to
help
express
you.
my anger.
Yeah, okay,
doesn't
see,
help you.
with that great analogy you presented, the heat is now not on me anymore, and it's on you now. Which is ridiculous that someone's able to do that.
Slippery Rusty, at it again.
Yo, you're slipping Rusty.
Don't ever call me that again.
Star, you're like the kid in the classroom where like the teacher asks a question and then you raise your hand and then you give your answer and you're very confident and then she says that the teacher probably asks, she's a she I guess, she says that you're wrong and then you're like, oh really? And then all like the kids look at you and you're like, huh? But then you like act like you're right still, but you're actually wrong and you gave the wrong ansar, but then you always think you're right because you do it every single time.
Guys, were we in school
Bro.
together? That's fucked up. Why were we in school together? Why are you describing me? That's fucked up.
Oh, put your hand down, then, idiot. Like,
Did anyone like actually follow that? Because he lost me immediately. I don't know what the
Yeah,
fuck he's talking
I didn't-
about.
I didn't have to follow. I just had to remember.
This dude started talking about teachers and raising hands. Like he got me fucked up.
I feel like it's weeks between every time I see Rusty and every time I meet him again. It's like, oh yeah, he's been drinking paint thinner since then. You can see
It's fucking. It's like a new. Hold up.
He can't even
Oh
think
my
about it.
fucking God.
I'm sleep deprived. It's late. Suck my dick.
Rusty like fucking spreads pheromones that makes everyone mad. Like that's the reason arguments happen when Resty is here. Like
I don't know
everyone
what I mean.
takes the heat because just everyone goes fucking crazy because of these hormones that he emits.
I'm the Rafflesia flower of COACP.
No, that just means you
Bro.
smell. That just means you shower.
Rusty, I wish I could send like a nerd emoji through voice somehow.
Look.
Yeah, looking.
I had
Listen.
nothing to say. I had nothing to.
You
say
have
after that.
just been chugging paint thinner. That is all that you've been doing.
Yeah, everything I've been for 4 weeks in the hospital, getting my stomach pumped.
Yeah.
I have a question. No, this is a real question, and I'm not joking.
Sure. This guy's joking.
Is paint thinner a real thing? What the fuck is that?
What?
Yes.
Oh my fucking
Yeah.
god, he has been huffing it.
Okay.
It's-
Is it as self-explanatory as it sounds?
Yeah, it is.
Yes.
Why is it?
Because paint needs to be of different thicknesses and also be removed from some things.
So paint thinner removes paint.
They
It
can.
thins it out.
Why don't they call it paint
Yeah.
remover?
Because you can also you just mix it into paint and thin it out.
Yeah. You want the
What's
paint to
the
still be
point?
there.
What does that do? Why is
It
everyone
thins
a
it
fucking
out.
carpenter in the chat today?
I
Like,
literally worked at a
ooh,
paint store. And yeah, I've told you this. Fuck you.
a paint. They don't have paint stores. What the fuck? It's called Home Depot.
Yes, they do.
No, there's a paint store.
It's called
Yeah,
Lowe's.
they have paint
This guy's
stores.
never been to a Hobby
Stores?
Lobby.
You gotta paint our us, like.
No, it's a paint
I don't know
like
if I can read that up.
Rest-
it's not a hardware
Question-
store. It's a paint store. They handle like big shipments of like to like companies and shit.
Resty, have you ever painted something before?
Of course not. What a silly question that was. Are you
That
kidding
is
me?
kind of silly. Like Resty has not done anything. Like if you think have you ever done and it's Resty,
No.
just fill in the no, bro.
Close your eyes and try to imagine me sitting in front of an easel with the fucking paint woody thing in my hand. What do you call that? A palette?
Pencil.
Pencil? No, not a pencil.
I said stencil you whore. I said stencil you whore.
No, he said pencil. Anyway, I have a stencil in my hand with the paint on the thing, and I'm going like, no,
Okay,
I
okay.
didn't do that.
Let's ignore art, like
It's
painted
like
a wall or a
yeah.
fence. Or...
It's more about like walls and shit.
Why would I
Yeah.
have ever painted a wall?
This guy's
I
rich.
don't know.
This guy's
No,
fucking
I'm
rich.
not
bro.
rich.
Yeah.
I'm just a middle class
Yeah.
white person.
Middle class.
Middle class can still
Middle
paint
class.
like, their house. I'm like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
but why would I do
House.
that?
I painted the walls in my own room.
Yeah, same.
That's crazy. That's
Bro,
awesome
everyone,
for you
like,
guys, man.
Everyone makes fun of me for like being the rich person in COACP, but I've basically painted like half a fence before.
yeah.
Half a fence.
I say half piece. I was
Wait,
painting
okay,
with my
half a fence is crazy.
Okay, okay.
'cause, like, was it
No.
just one part, or was it like half of the actual?
Star is
I
literally
don't know.
Huckleberry Finn. Like, what the fuck?
No, I say half because I was painting it with my brother.
Okay, that makes
Okay.
sense.
Okay,
Yeah.
sure.
Did no?
Also, this is like not just like
Be
a
honest.
traditional like wooden fence. It was like a giant metal fence that enclosed an entire backyard, and you got to paint all four sides of these fucking poles.
Sure.
Sure, yeah.
Wait. Never mind.
Yeah.
I'm stupid. You got it.
You are stupid.
All right, go on.
Talking to me?
Who
Ah,
you
because
who is
Diego
that?
was saying something.
Did I say something? I did not say shit, bro. That did not happen.
What a
Starts hearing
coordinated
things. I didn't write a bit this week. I've been sick.
Hey, I was sick last month, so I'm excused.
You've been gone forever. You don't get to talk
Hey,
about anything.
I was fine. I was on a journey to find myself.
Did you?
You had an entire month to come up with
I went
topics.
to the top of the mountain. I found the monk
Yeah.
meditating on the top of the mountain. I said, "Your Honor, I don't know what you call them. What do you call them, sir?
What are you
Your
talking about?
Holiness? What do you call a monk? What's like an honorific for monk?
I don't know if there is one. You just
Is-
like
is there
hey,
one?
what's
Mr.
up?
Monk? They gotta have
No.
one. No, because you
No,
call a
don't-
priest. You know, you call
Why would you
Jesus.
not call the monk then?
Yeah, if you call priest, call monk. What do you mean?
Oh,
I think they do
guess.
just call them monks. Yeah, there's like monks.
All right. So I walked up to him. I said, "Mr. Baldman, teach me your ways. Now I'm a changed
Oh,
man."
okay. Why'd you like insult him immediately?
Okay, also,
Yeah.
I just need to
No.
say,
No. Bald is not an insult. Bald is beautiful.
I
You're
want to
looking at
say,
Diego right now.
very
Oh,
rarely do
God.
people say like priest, like
They usually
priest
say
stars.
father.
You just,
No,
like,
they say like brother Jonathan or whatever.
yeah, they say like brother, father, pastor,
Yeah.
rabbi if
I
you're
walked up. I
Jewish.
said, "Brother Baldman.
Why are you like dissing his head?
Bald is
Yeah.
beautiful."
Bro is gonna throw you off the mountain.
I know you left to better yourself, but you came back worse. I don't know what happened. What happened in that
You
process?
came back racist.
See, I came back better, but y'all just don't know it yet.
Dan, we've
That's
already
a lie.
explained what made him worse. Paint thinner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They asked him to
I
paint
mean,
the temple walls, and he
I'm
just
still
It
not
was
convinced
that-
that like this
okay.
is a normal thing.
No, okay. It was either the pain thinner or the herpes. We don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, why
Rusty's
couldn't
mega
you-
Oh
AIDS.
yeah, I did contain the herpes virus for a
How
short
did that
period of
go?
time.
How'd that feel?
Okay. All right. Should I just do the whole shebang? I guess it started out as
Yeah.
strep throat, And then
Or I
my
was
lips
the case
started
that
getting
I
all
remember like
bad and
this.
puffy and icky and gross, which was the herpes.
Yeah.
So if I was to drink water, it would get like stuck. There's like a moat in my mouth, I would say. Like a I don't know the word. I need help. What's like it's like a dam. It's like a dam blocking my mouth from receiving the liquid.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah.
Could not drink
There you go.
water.
Okay.
Could not make love. Could not really put food in my mouth unless it was like really slippery, like a noodle of some kind or Jello. Couldn't even
Like,
I couldn't put a spoon in my mouth to eat the mac and cheese and Jello or whatever the fuck.
Like, use a
It was
straw.
torture. I couldn't eat food. I also got a fucking thing in my mouth. The name I'm forgetting. I think it's an adenoid is what it's called. It's like a bump in my gums behind my teeth, so I couldn't bite down all the way. I couldn't eat food. That shit sucked. I was upset that whole week. But then I got
He
better.
was upset. I remember.
And then I took 2 weeks off the podcast because
Yeah, that one is
I was a
crazy.
little bit tired, sleepy, had to sleep.
Bro was
It has
sleepy
been-
after taking like a week off work.
See, you've missed 4 episodes, Resty, but I will tell you, it's been like 6 weeks actually, because we skipped some weeks in there.
6
Yeah.
weeks is a little much.
Let's give like one.
It's a 6th week.
Yeah.
Wow.
6 weeks between.
Huh.
It has been 6 weeks since you were last on the podcast, Resty.
That's crazy.
Yeah, we did do 2 episode 5s because one person here fucked up.
Yeah.
All right.
Who was it? I forgot. So like,
Who
Yeah,
would
who
it
was
have
it, man?
been?
Oh,
Yeah, I wonder who could have been.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
I don't
Diego
remember.
deleted the podcast.
I did. I mean, listen.
I can't tell who's joking and who's not. I'm lost.
It
Y'all got
was
me.
Diego.
It was Diego.
It was
Oh,
Diego.
okay. Y'all got me fucked up for a second.
No, like, no, Rusty, you remember you
think
like,
it
came
was?
to my. Rusty,
I
you
don't
remember you
know.
came to my house and like started deleting all my files randomly? It was like,
Oh,
oh,
Yeah. You don't gotta tell him that. You don't gotta tell him that. I thought we that was an NDA.
He did that while he
yeah,
was
bro. Yeah. We like made out.
Bro,
yes,
you
right?
made out with me while I had herpes?
Yep.
You might want to go to a
Bro?
doctor, Brother Bear.
Hello.
I did. I have a good like antibodies, bro. I powered through.
You don't get herpes antibodies, my friend. This is how that works. Do you?
You don't know that. I was about to say like you don't know that. It might be true.
No.
but you don't
I just felt like I knew what I was talking about, but I knew better.
know.
Yeah, Resty, just if something's related to science, just don't.
Okay, now that's not science per se.
Resty,
What?
you're like the dude
No, I'm
in
not
the
gonna-
I'm
class-
not even gonna
classroom
bother
where
with
like
that
the
one.
teacher
I'm not
asks the
gonna bother.
question and then you raise your hand and you answer the question and then you just act like you're really confident, like you're right. But then the teacher's like, no, that's wrong. And then like all the kids like look at you, but you're like pretending like you're still right because like you don't want to be wrong. But then the teacher's like, oh, you fucking idiot. And then like,
Yeah,
just
you
be,
lost
like, really
me. I
like,
would never have
embarrassed.
done this. This is not. I would not pretend I'm right if I'm wrong.
Also,
You
Well,
always do.
Well, no.
Ross-
Let me rephrase that. I'd like to rephrase that. In school, when the teacher called on me, I would not pretend I was right if I was wrong, because the teacher knows what they're talking about.
No, okay, all right. Here's the thing. Here's the meta of school that is like no, because like when
School team.
because
list.
no, because like when you if I liked arguing the teachers because it made them waste time that we
I
could
would
be
hate
working
you
with.
if we went to school together.
I would
oh my
actually hate you
God.
so much. I would want you to fucking
Yeah,
leave the
I
classroom.
would bully you.
I would switch to a different period.
Okay.
Like, this is fucking
Okay. I made up for it by tutoring literally every fucking like math class I ever had.
I literally don't care. I actually would not
I
care.
don't
You'd get
want to be
something allowed.
tutored. Like fuck
Diego,
you.
you and I are like the fucking light and darkness because you answer teachers' questions because to argue with them and stall for time, and meanwhile I fucking answer teachers' questions to make sure the class actually fucking progresses.
I love
No, I
Star,
also did
yeah.
that. No, I mean I also did that. There were just teachers I didn't
Okay,
like.
but you come with caveats. I'd never just take Star.
I think the best kind of
Also, okay,
classmate
here's
I
the
had
thing.
was I didn't talk.
No, okay, here's the thing. Like, no, okay, being the kid that can argue with teachers is also like a good thing because sometimes a teacher like graded a test wrong and someone will tell them and they'll just be like, no, and then they gotta like call me in because I can argue with the teachers.
Okay, only
This
argue at
happened
those
multiple
times.
That's
times.
like that's their fault.
This
A
happened
skill
multiple
issue. They
times.
suck at math.
Why are they calling in the school lawyer to help argue their case? What is going on here?
Because some teachers are fucking assholes. Because some teachers are
I
fucking assholes.
appreciate that, but that's like the only time you should argue.
No, but it's funny.
No, it's not.
If you're like
Okay,
getting lectured
okay,
and
here's
then
the
you like
thing.
argue with the
Guys-
teacher during the lecture, you're getting bullied. I'm gonna kill you.
Okay, here's the thing. like you're all not looking at this from the perspective of people that like give a shit about the class, which is
yeah.
such a small minority.
Okay, you need to
so
give a shit about me in the
embarrassing.
class, bro. Like, fuck
No,
you.
no,
Just keep by yourself.
I'm saying what I'm trying to say is there was such a fucking small like minority of people that cared about the class when I was in like high school and shit. So that's why I kind of like was fucking around because no one gave a shit.
But see, I'm like speaking as a fucking college student, 4th-year college student. And
Well,
like,
yeah, in college
STEM
I'm just
degrees.
normal. I don't do that shit in college, bro. I just like sit down and do fucking.
See, I thought you were doing
Like-
that shit in the modern day. That's where.
No,
my
I
brain
do
was.
not do
no,
that
like,
shit in
that's-
college. I just be
Okay,
taking
okay.
notes and shit like a
Okay.
normal fucking
I mean,
human
I can
being.
see him doing it in the modern day, honestly.
Nah, I don't.
Like, I can see you still doing that, bro.
No, I got classmates that do that in programming classes, and it's fucking very stupid. I almost said the bad word. No, because like we'll be doing a programming thing, right? And it's like we're coding and we're being explained shit, right? And this fucking kid who I hate will just be like that didn't work. I tried that, it didn't work. It's like, yeah, it does. And like no, like he'll refuse to be like, I may have fucked up. Can you help? He'll just be like, no, that doesn't work. Until someone fucking walks up to where he is, to his fucking station, and goes like, you fucked up that part. And I hate him.
That kid sounds like my mom trying to use her iPhone.
Yeah, but this guy's studying this shit in college.
Bro is gonna fail. Bro is not gonna find a successful career path.
No, the thing is,
Maybe, I
those
don't
kids who
fucking-
like do act stupid in class tend to actually like get pretty good grades.
Yeah, no, like kids like that are usually like stupid kids that work their ass off exist, and they are the antithesis of me.
That just sounds like me
I feel
if
like-
I was born correct.
I feel like that's the natural progression, though. If you're stupid, you got to work harder. If you're smart, you don't work as hard, and then when you get to a point where you have
And
to,
then you
you're
get fucked over.
yeah, when you get to a point where you still have to, even though you're smart, you're like, ooh, that gets tough.
Yeah,
Bro,
you know?
that's me.
That part
That's
happened
me
to me in
for real.
about 5th grade, and it kind of just
That
went
that part
downhill
happened
from
to
there.
me in college. Fucking skill issue, bro.
Yeah,
That happened to me in
I
college
peaked.
too. Yeah.
I peaked in elementary school. I'm gonna keep it as that.
You were like, how can I cope? Oh, paint thinner.
No, fucking the kindergarten. Like, I was the highest reading level in my class. I was that. I was him.
kindergarten.
I was him, bro.
Bro,
And
I
then,
skipped
like,
kindergarten. Fuck you.
look. We gotta talk about that. Like, that went to my head. Like, the next, like, 1st and 2nd grade, I was like, yeah, I'm on a 3rd grade reading level, and everyone's like, yeah, dude, I'm reading Harry Potter. Like, it's just pretty tight, dude. And I was like,
Wait, you
600
can't
pages.
say that.
A diary
You
of a
can't say
woman.
Harry
you
Potter
can't say
like that,
You
bro.
can't say that, bro.
Yeah, you can't say Harry Potter like that, bro.
Look,
Fuck you.
it was a different time.
It was a different time. I read Harry
It was a
Potter.
wildly different time.
I read Harry Potter in 4th grade. I read the entire thing.
Yeah,
like the
Yeah, I
entire
also read
series.
all of Harry Potter. Yeah, don't worry
Here's a
about
little
it.
fun fact. I have read every Harry Potter book in elementary school. I retained 0% of it. There's a big
Wow.
snake at some point. I
Wow,
remember
just like
that.
you retain nothing.
I'm gonna be
There's
honest,
too many-
y'all. Like, when I was in elementary school, I loved Harry Potter. I still thought that shit was corny.
That's fair. Like, this is
I
not a
never
rare
know
thing.
How to form
I've heard this
opinions
from.
on things at
I've
that
heard this
point.
from
I
like.
can genuinely, to this day, say I've never liked Harry Potter, and like I'm being actually truthful. Like
I
just
read
kinda-
it.
Oh.
I mean, me too, but just because I didn't really absorb it. Because
I had a friend who was like, who read Harry Potter, and then everyone was like, oh, wow, you're so smart. You're so whatever. So it's like, I'll read this shit too. So I read it too. And like, I didn't get the praise he did because I was second, obviously. But I was like, oh, this is a nice book series. As a 4th grader.
I wasn't like bragging about my reading. I was just kind of reading on my own time. I wasn't
No, I mean,
controlling people like Harry Potter like that.
No, I mean, as a 4th grader, you know, as a kid, I really wanted attention. I don't know if you could tell.
As a kid,
Yeah.
what happened?
All right, who are the Diary of a Wimpy Kid heads in chat?
I read
Me.
that too.
Yo,
Yeah, I read those too.
I read the
Yeah.
first like 5 of those.
My hand
Yeah,
is
first
raised.
5. Yeah.
5
Yeah,
or 6, yeah.
yeah. Until they made us stop reading in school, like on purpose.
No, I
Yeah.
kept reading.
What?
I kept reading throughout, like, all through high school. I
Yeah,
stopped
that's
at
not-
Through
high
high
school.
school.
High school.
That's crazy.
Bro is a reader. Bro is a reader.
I read a
No,
lot
I
of
wasn't
books in
like
high.
that.
I read a lot of books in high school too. Yeah.
I also read a lot of books in high school. Diver Wimpy Kid was not in that.
See,
No.
I read a lot
Okay.
I read like a lot until a certain like giant bomb happened in my life, and that bomb
Giant
was
bomb?
called watching a bunch of anime, getting into anime.
My bad.
I mean,
bro.
that's reading, bro. That's still reading.
No, I
Reading
mean, I read.
subtitles is not reading.
Fair.
That
Yeah.
sentence is a little bit funny.
Well, you read
No, it
visual
makes
novels.
sense.
That's like books, you know.
The visual novel phase didn't start till like late high school, early college, really. Like I read Rewrite, but other than that, I didn't actually like start picking up the pace until college, really.
I think I got into anime before I got into reading books a lot, but like books was just kind of like a middle part.
I still have
I'd
yet
like
to
a-
hit the reading books arc. That will not happen in my life. I peaked.
In sixth grade, I won an award for reading the most books out of my entire class, out of like
Bro.
the entire school. I mean, like
Why is that an
Yeah.
award they give
How
out?
many was that? How many was that?
I don't know. They did
Grass
like
read
a point.
double that amount of books, bro. For real.
They did like a point system. So like you read this
Oh,
book. You
did they
took
do
the-
the like the Dewey Decimal and you take the test on the book and get points? Did y'all do that?
Yeah,
No.
basically.
Okay.
Yeah, I
The
did.
Dewey
I
Decimal
did-
is just how they organize the library, bro. That is not that term for that.
Yeah, I know what he's talking about.
No,
but it's
well,
like
they did test based on the Dewey Decimal rating of the book. It gave you like more points for it if you got the quiz right. It's like a thing they did.
I didn't know that.
Yes. So we had a thing where you like.
Y'all
you-
are
you read
American,
the-
bro.
Yeah,
you read
that was
the
my
book
only
and then
incentive to
you
read
took a
books.
test on it, and then you could get points. So I had the most points of everyone in class at the entire school on reading
Yeah.
books.
That's like the best way to get me to read books because it's competitive, and I'm the most competitive motherfucker in the world.
Would it work
This
now?
is this one's fair. Yeah.
It would work now if that was like a real
Okay,
thing.
nah.
would do it.
Resty's not the most competitive guy in the world. Case in point, he's only played me in Tetris like 5 times.
Okay, look.
Also, Resty, you definitely cannot outcompete me.
If Resty gets to like third place, he's just gonna drop out. That's just what's gonna
Yeah.
happen.
Hey,
Yeah, he's gonna be like,
hey,
this stupid.
Yeah.
This stupid. Nah, it sucks.
No.
Not
Hold
fun.
on, hold on. I gotta stop.
I'm not
I gotta
having
stop.
fun, guys. I'm not having fun, guys.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fucked
Yeah.
up. I'm not having fun. I'm not gonna keep going. It's just that simple.
Okay, so you're not, the
You're
most
not that competitive. Yeah, then
Yeah,
you're not that
yeah.
competitive, bro. Sorry.
Okay.
Resty, a truly competitive hero will keep competing
Hero.
for the most pettiest of things.
Sorry, you lost when you said the word
Hero?
I'm sorry to say.
This guy's
Hero.
a villain. This guy's
Yeah.
a super villain.
Villain, dude.
Star the super villain that works out without music.
Star, you're like
What?
every podcast episode. Star makes himself out to be more of a villain. This doesn't happen outside the podcast. Every podcast episode, he comes in. He's
Yeah.
like, "I'm gonna be
You're-
evil today."
Keeps taking the
you know,
heat off of
okay,
me and makes it
The
worse
level,
for him.
okay. Also, the level of which that is true is that Dan said that basically his exact sentence last week.
Yeah.
It just came up twice. It just came up twice.
All I did was say the word hero.
Yeah.
You're like a
You should've
villain
known
who's
better.
like, "I'm doing the right thing."
Bro, because you say hero,
Well,
and then you
so
just
different,
describe-
you and I.
You say hero, and then you just describe the supervillain, like right after saying hero. Like that doesn't
Okay,
work.
for one, heroes have a strong heart and they must compete.
When you're a kid,
How are they going to
you
beat the
think
villain
Batman's the
if they
cool
don't
one, but when you
better
grow up, Joker
themselves?
makes more sense.
No.
Listen, competition is just the ultimate form of the desire to self-improve.
What is he talking about?
Star. I got a question. I got a real question. You think you can convince us, or is this just like bits you're doing?
Oh, this is just me going on like a complete rant with whatever thought enters my head.
All right, there we go. There we go.
The hero's
Oh,
journey.
yeah, we almost get past it, but yeah, Star used to work out without listening to music, like a fucking
Used to.
psychopath.
Okay. Whew.
Well, I don't listen to music. I
Okay.
listen to podcasts. But
That's,
Yeah, he listens to podcasts now.
okay,
That's
that's something.
acceptable.
That's better
But
than
he used to
nothing.
just complete fucking like nothing going.
Just like ASMR gym noises, like real world edition with
Yeah.
Korean speakers. That's crazy.
No, okay, no,
and
this
Denver
changed
radio.
last time. No, fucking last time. This topic has come up like 4 or 5 times. Last time you were just like, well, they play music in the gym, which is the most insane shit to say.
Oh, no. Well, they play music in the grocery store.
Yeah, just listen to that.
Yeah, listen
I
to
don't-
that in the fucking speakers that are all the way on the fucking ceiling, and you can't hear anything, and there's like
Guys-
other noises happening.
guys,
Yeah.
I don't listen to music or podcasts when shopping for groceries.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
I mean, that's like
normal.
whatever, really.
I think Wesley said grocery store because he works there.
I do work at a grocery store, and if I don't have my headphones in, it is I do want to do a bad thing.
I also work at a grocery store, and all they play is country music at mine. So I'm like, you know what?
This
I'll
guy's
put my
so
headphones in.
ridiculous.
They just play. They have one good song on our grocery store playlist, and it is
What is it?
oh fucking forgot the name of the song. It's a Coldplay song. It's like da 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 da.
Viva la
What the fuck is
vida.
that?
Oh,
Thank
you.
yeah.
That one. That's the one good song on the playlist.
When
That is a good song.
Kanye West was doing his fucking Jewish people suck thing, yeah.
It's still happening.
it's over. No, it's over. He
Yeah,
watched
oh,
the
yeah,
fucking
oh,
Oh,
Jewish
it's Jonah
movie.
Hill, right? Never mind. I was
Yeah,
thinking-
it's not Jonah Hill. No, but like when he was in that phase, I was like in like kind of like the lounge rec area on my campus, and they have this like mini bowling alley, which is pretty nice. And like
Yo?
they play, yeah, they play,
Jesus.
yeah, and they play music over there. I was sitting like around that area for like an hour. That whole hour, they were playing specifically like songs that featured Kanye West, like that entire time.
Just featured, not his own
It was
songs.
not
That's
his
fucking
songs, it was
crazy.
songs that featured him, and it was the whole hour, and it was during when he was being against Jewish people. Like,
Okay, so clearly there was a guy that just had this massive Kanye playlist and was like, "You better like delete the mainly Kanye ones."
He like he fucking search and find like okay everything that says Kanye West delete and it didn't get rid of the features. And he was like, "Fuck, I'm gonna get fired."
They won't notice. It's just a feature. It's just a feature. They won't notice.
Did they have the #1 Victory Royale song?
no.
That's
Ah,
American
they
Pie.
did.
They did.
Oh,
Did they have
okay.
Spaceship for fucking the Katy Perry song? That garbage thing?
Wait,
I don't know that one.
I just realized something.
Well, because you said Victory Royale, and I instantly thought of like the actual Victory Royale one. I was like, I didn't know that.
That's
song.
basically like what the song is at this point. I don't blame you for that.
Wait, the Victor
What?
Royale song is a
no.
parody?
Oh my
Yes!
God.
you.
Are
I'm
you serious,
telling you.
dude?
That's not
It's
real. I
American
don't
Boy
believe
by
that one.
Estelle featuring Kanye West.
Oh my god.
You thought like a 10-year-old kid just made that melody by himself?
Yeah, kind of.
That's crazy, bro.
What the
Yeah, kind of.
Bro, that guy would be like the greatest fucking musician of all time. If, like our fucking ship was
That's modern Beethoven if he did that shit, dude.
Mozart, whatever.
Oh my god. I get it now.
Why?
I'm joking. There's no
All of
universe in
them.
which I believe him. I don't care. I don't give a shit.
Guys
I don't
trolling.
believe you.
He's trolling right now, bro.
No,
That one's
this
not
is
real, dude.
I know this is real because Star didn't know who fucking Elton John was. I can't.
We okay.
That's a good
Star,
point.
we said this as a joke. Was we actually do now? Now we've proven we actually do need the Star reacts to rap music for the first time video.
We need to do like a fucking like kids react, but Star reacts to rap.
Yeah,
songs.
it's fine. We have like a green screen and it just does the kids react set in the background.
Still a kid.
Well,
Is it mashed up with red eye circulation? How am I supposed to listen to it?
No,
I
that's true. He kind of got that one.
wait, yeah,
I
that's
like
kind
it
of
if like after every song, so I'm just like, yeah, it was okay, I guess, and then you just move on to the
yeah.
next one.
That's it. That's the whole fucking
I mean,
video.
realistically,
Like,
that's what would happen. Like, realistically, that's what would happen.
nah, Star, you gotta play it up. Come on, give us
Yeah,
content.
yeah. If there's a camera, like, come on, man.
Okay, like,
Yeah, bro.
I would try, but realistically, like, I would try playing it up, but it would just be TLDR. Yeah, it was I. He's like, I don't dislike rap. It's just
No, boy.
I don't listen to it.
I always wanted to see like a reaction video where like the whole time they're just like, yeah, it's all right. There's nothing much to this. You know, for like an hour.
10 minutes.
That's just what it would be. Like, I guess I would be filling a valuable niche in the world that, like, some
Yeah.
people
Yeah,
desperately
because
need.
Dan wants that exact video.
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
I also want this. This is like. I almost said my fetish. That's not what that is. What am I? What
No, that's your fetish, bro. That is your fetish.
It
Bro.
might be my
Sorry.
fetish. It might be my
You,
fetish.
you know what? We can coordinate this down the line.
Yeah,
sure.
we'll record it at the meetup.
Wow, I can't believe this is gonna be the next podcast episode.
We're not doing
Yeah.
that in the podcast. That was
Are you coming to the next podcast episode, Resty?
Ah, oh! I'm parched. No, that means thirsty.
He's gonna drink some more paint thinner. That's what he's looking for. He's like, oh, I'm parched as fuck. Honey, bring the paint thinner.
Rusty like huffs a paint thinner's like, guys, can we do next Wednesday at 3 p.m.?
I can only do a Tuesday at 9 a.m. I'm sorry if it's inconvenience to anybody.
If this podcast had cameras, I'd be gymming right now. I'd be gymming so
Like-
hard.
like from BTS.
I want him banned. I'll laugh at that.
Yeah,
I want him banned.
I want it banned. I
He's
want it
actually not
banned.
allowed on the next podcast.
No, yeah, I agree with Rusty on this one. Jesus
He
Christ,
shows
what
up.
the fuck was that?
He shows up.
Well, not anymore. He doesn't.
I show him.
Diego, if I broke your ankles, what would you do?
Whoa.
Like in basketball?
No.
Oh, just real life break my
If
ankles.
I just
Okay.
break your actual real ankles that you have. Not everything is about sports, you fuck ass.
Yeah, when we're making the sports podcast.
Never.
Never.
Wait, if you make a sports podcast, I want to be on it.
All right.
It would just be Diego explaining sports for an hour.
I'd be like,
Yeah.
all right.
And then Resty react. Resty's like,
Just be
"I
making
agree."
sports ball jokes for like an hour.
We could have our good friend on it. That probably she wouldn't show up.
He would not do it. He doesn't even want his name out.
No, what if we like... No, that's not funny enough. Never mind.
Resty, you gotta be funny.
This is a podcast. Say the idea.
Yeah,
This
come on.
motherfucker has like short-term memory loss for his
Okay.
own words.
Yeah. Okay, so... It's not funny. Like, I don't even know what the idea is.
Listen,
I didn't know
Okay,
already.
you listen to me. Listen, here's what actually happened.
Never
No,
mind.
you shut the fuck up. Here's what actually happened. I didn't complete the idea because I was like, oh, that's not how the world works or how that would work in the real world. I said the same thing twice. Let me try again. I'll start over. I said that's not funny because I
This
didn't
guy's
complete
just
the
buying
idea.
time.
No, I'm not.
I'm turning this podcast episode off if I'm listening. If I'm listening, this thing is shut off right now.
No, okay. How the fuck is this guy telling, oh, we gotta get rid of Diego? Like, come the fuck on.
he, can't
You
even get
brought
through,
up sports, bro. This is your fault.
he can't even get through a
That wasn't
sentence.
even why you said
You gave me
that.
sports
That was
brain.
not even why you said that.
You gave me sports brain. Got all these balls in my.
Is that your idea?
Bro,
Yeah, the idea is we put balls into the Resty's mouth.
I got
He really
balls
sucks
in
at
my
making game porno.
jaws.
Cast it for the.
COACP podcast episode 9, the gay porn episode.
You finally fulfilled the fucking title.
If I texted Resty, be like, "Hey, Resty, we're having gay sex in the episode," he'd be there. He's on that shit.
I would be there. I don't care when I'm going into work. I don't care who is around me. I don't care where I'm at. I'm there.
You're cheating?
Let's see. Yeah, this guy's cheating on his girlfriend. This must
What if you're like at like the kids' playground? Would you like be there?
Okay, that's why would I be in the kids' playground at midnight? Why
I don't
would
know.
that
You
happen?
tell me. I don't know. You tell me why you're there. Why you there, bro?
I'm not. I'm not there. That's the answer to the question. Is that I'm not there.
Okay.
Okay, that's fair.
All right. Oh man.
How's it going, guys?
So if I listen to a podcast, right,
Mhm.
and like this motherfucker on the podcast is like, "Hey guys, I have an idea." Oh, never mind. And the episode kept going, and they never revisited it. I would be in pain. Like actually.
Yeah.
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 Rusty, you gotta like say your
I
idea.
personally, I would understand where the guy is coming from.
Yeah, because it's you.
Yep.
Fuck you.
Like,
Okay,
especially
okay.
them leaving in, them going, "Never mind." Like fucking. Why'd you do
Yeah,
that?
that's why we just gotta cut it because this bit is bad.
Rusty,
Not even a bit. It's
don't
just
say
me.
things you want us to cut. Like if it happens, whatever.
I didn't.
Like
I didn't say that.
You did say that. You did say that.
No, I didn't. Did I?
Kind of. Anyway.
Dude, okay, like
Rusty,
This is all Megan.
generally,
no, it's not. It's not funny enough. Maybe it is. I don't know.
Rusty, generally, like,
Mm.
maybe you do need to, like, get back to school, like, get your brain back in focus.
Yo,
Get it all
what
back in
the-
order as you, like, get a degree.
No, hold on. He's kind of spitting. I never got like. I almost said diploma. I did get a diploma.
I never learned
didn't do.
responsibility.
You've never graduated.
I didn't do my SAT or my get a GED or whatever the fuck. I didn't do any of that shit.
You don't need GED.
GED is
Yeah.
not get your normal high school diploma.
You also don't need to do an SAT if you're not going to go to college.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all that's for.
Oh, cool. So I'm fine.
No, but like you're so dumb.
Yeah.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, you're so
Well,
dumb when you maybe fix that.
All right. No amount of school is gonna fix me at this point.
It would make it a little better. It will make it a little
I mean,
better.
I don't think
you're
so.
still in your formative years. Your brain doesn't finish maturing until you're in your, like,
Until you're 25, usually.
20s.
Yeah.
to 25, yeah.
All right. So if I take school for 5 years, I'll peak at the point where I'm being smarted on.
Yeah, I
Right?
mean, I guess you could take, like, a 5 years master's program at a school.
So then if my brain peaks at the point where I'm in college, then I'll just like be smart for the rest of my life, right?
That's
Sure.
not how that works.
I don't even
but-
get what you're saying, but I
Well,
said sure anyway.
How would you know? You're not 25 yet.
Let's just say yes.
All right. Then, all right. I'm gonna fuck around.
Like I do.
Oh, you
know.
go to school, bro? Yeah, go to school, bro.
No, I'll go to school. What do I study?
What do you want to study?
Yeah, what do
What's
you study?
interesting?
Don't ask me that. I don't know.
You want to just give you a major?
Rusty just got the fucking worst flashback of like talking to his parents right now.
Oh yeah.
Do you want us to like just like apply a major on you?
That one conversation I had with my guidance counselor.
Resty, how do you want to balance like workload and money?
No work, all money.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you could pick up a business major, but
All right. Here's how I'm gonna pick my major. You know that on The Price is Right, like the last round when they spin the wheel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
okay.
Yeah.
You
okay.
should major in theater.
Literally, I think I've talked to. I mean, I don't think I talked on the podcast. How I picked my major is my old college that I'm not in anymore was fucked up, and to even apply to do the test, you had to fill in, oh, this is the major I want. So I just like, I'll just put one in, and then like we'll see if I stay on that one, and then I did. Like it was just like I picked one randomly, basically.
I changed my major recently because I was like, yeah, I don't want to do this anymore and just switch. Apparently, like 50% of students change their majors.
Yeah, that's pretty common.
Nah,
Yeah.
you gotta like hold on, bro.
Meanwhile, I just added a major.
What?
This guy's double majoring. What a nerd.
Workload is doubled, bro.
It's not double. It's like 1.5.
You just added one?
No, I added one like
Live on the podcast.
Yeah, I know he's been saying he's double majoring, so I was like, he just added another one, and then this guy was triple majoring for a
Triple
minute.
no, I'm not triple majoring. Jesus, I'm not that insane.
I don't know, man. What if like you were being real competitive with someone that was also double majoring? You're like, well, check this shit out.
Then I'd add a minor to one up them.
What if they already got like every minor?
No, gotta stop.
Then I win the budget war.
What the fuck does this mean?
Do you know how many extra years of college they would be taking for that?
7.
Star who's taking 11 years of college.
Okay.
That was,
Listen.
that was the most solemn I've ever heard him. That was crazy.
Listen,
It was real.
it's only
Yeah,
going to
I
be
hate
like
him.
9.5 by the end.
Jesus Christ!
No!
Hey, yo.
What are you
Come on.
I mean, 4.5 years of undergrad plus like probably 5 years PhD if everything goes
That's
right.
gonna do a PhD.
Bro had a
Crazy.
PhD, a pretty huge dick for
You
real.
can't. I don't think you should like group like grad school together with undergrad.
That's still college. It's still studying.
Yeah, I'm counting that together because
Yeah.
that is still
Nah.
9.5 years of schooling he has
No,
to do.
but then you gotta specify because if grad school like it's not as serious anymore. If you're just like in fucking normal college like for 9 years, that's like what the fuck are you doing?
Wait,
Like,
Yeah,
you're
that is
saying
grad
grad school isn't serious?
Whoa! Fight!
I'm saying grad school is like it makes saying 9 years less serious. Grad school is serious. That has nothing to do with saying 9 years.
Okay. I was like afraid you're like grad school is easier than undergrad. I was like gonna be like,
Who the fuck would say that?
No one has ever said
no
that.
one. Yeah, no one. That's why I was so baffled for a second.
I don't want an explanation. I just want you guys to know I don't know what undergrad school is.
It's just
Undergrad
normal
is
college.
and it is what normal colleges.
So what the fuck is above that?
Grad school.
Grad school.
The fuck is that?
For grad
Master's degrees, PhD.
Look,
Things
there's
like
like there's like 3
Stupid.
levels to a college degree. You get a bachelor's, you get a master's, and then you can get a PhD.
That's
Yeah.
why would I ever want to do that?
well, there's technically more. There's like
There's more,
associates,
but like those are the
there's
3 big ones. Yeah.
MDs, but yeah.
So from now on, if I ever hear someone be like, "Yeah, I have a PhD," I'm going to point at them and call them a nerd and walk away.
What? Okay,
Yeah.
when you heard
Okay.
PhDs before, like how do you think you would get one?
I thought that was just like, all right, look.
You just get it for finishing college.
No,
Everyone's
no.
a doctor.
I thought after 4 years of college, depending on what you did, what you took, you got like the PhD or the master's or the blah 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 blah.
Why do you think PhD is such a big shot title that gets
I know,
paid a lot?
I know like a doctorate is like a while. You got to be. you
That
gotta
is a
do shit for a long
PhD.
time.
That's a
That is a
PhD.
PhD.
That's the same thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
I hate shit. I hate everything, bro.
It's really okay. It's really not shit's fault. It's your fault, bro. Like
Yeah,
I
No,
no,
that's
like
the fucking. What, does the D and PhD stand for doctorate? Because if it does, I'll kill myself.
No.
Okay, then what the fuck? I'm justified. That's
PhD
really
is
silly.
philosopher's degree, some shit like that. It's like
Why would I
gay.
know that? Yeah, like why would I know that and think that's
okay,
also
okay,
the
to be
same thing
fair,
as a
few people
doctorate?
know what PhD actually stands for, but like knowing doctorate means PhD is like
Yeah, that's pretty
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 Honestly,
common knowledge.
Yeah.
How is my knowledge if I don't know it?
It stands for Doctor of Philosophy, so it does have doctor in it.
Oh,
But
it
also, I
does.
don't know why PhD is like that, and then it stands for Doctor of Philosophy. That doesn't match up, but whatever.
It's probably because of weird, archaic academic
Yeah.
bullshit back in like
But-
the 16th century.
Yeah, but doctor is in there. Doctor is in there.
I assume it's just like at some point in the past, if you got further enough in education, it was doctor, and it was either doctor of philosophy or doctor of medicine. But now it's just like these are so different that it's like, why would you even call it the same thing?
Cool motherfuckers are just built differently than I am.
That's everyone.
Guy who works at the meat market at a grocery store.
Yeah, I bet none of these PhD motherfuckers know how to fucking grind some goddamn ground beef.
Is this the
It's actually
Dutch?
very easy. It's actually extremely
Yeah,
easy to probably
you
do.
chose,
Also,
like,
I'm
it's
pretty
not
sure a
hard.
lot of like PhD students have worked in retail before.
Nothing about my job is difficult. I'm gonna keep it a stack.
Bro. Preston, when are you gonna become a butcher? When are you gonna like graduate from?
There are no butchers at my store specifically. Also, I don't like cutting the steaks like that. I hate that shit.
You're the meat guy. You're
After
the-
cutting my finger open with a knife one time, now whenever I like pick it up to clean it, I like get like a dun dun, like I get like ooh.
You get the like the fucking trauma.
I get the Amori shivers.
Yeah.
I love Amori.
I love
I
it.
love
I
Amori.
love Amori.
Amori is good.
Star, shut the fuck up.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Listen, just because I hate Amori doesn't mean I don't love Amori.
God knew he was gonna say that. God damn it. The second the word "listen" came out of his mouth, I had like a future vision for like 5 seconds.
Yo,
Listen, there are
I have a
no
confession to
words
make.
like scarier than the word listen. Anyways, go
That's
on,
very
Resty.
true. Coming from me, that's extremely true. I know.
What's your
Um,
confession,
sorry.
Rusty?
My confession is that at some point during this podcast, I stabbed myself in the finger with a thumbtack and it's bleeding.
Oh, okay.
Ow!
Now,
Why?
This guy was
How
talking
that
about
happen?
slicing open his hand and he does it again.
Yeah.
thumbtack. Like I've stabbed myself with a thumbtack. It's not that bad. It's just like
No, it
I
I
doesn't.
mean, I'm not like injured. Like I'm completely fine, but I just think it's
Yeah.
funny that happened.
Yeah,
Okay,
no, I'm not
playing
asking
with
like
one?
how to do it during the podcast.
Yeah, I have a little like piece of cardboard in front of me, and there's like a thumbtack on my desk. So I was like, while I'm talking, I'll just like do this. I'll just like poke holes through the cardboard, and then I poked a little too hard. You know, as you do.
fucking couple months ago. I was fixing a door that's fucked up in my house, and so there were all these fucking like screws. What do you call? Are those screws? Are the pointed one screws? English is stupid.
Nails?
Nails. There you go. There's nails that I just left on the ground very precariously. So I was walking very carefully so as to not like get those, and I finished doing all that, and I was like, all right, I wasn't stupid and stepped on a nail. That's awesome. And then as I'm walking away, someone had just left a thumbtack like pointing up on the floor, and I stepped on it.
Oh.
Skill issue. You should have been looking, bro.
Like I don't even fucking know how that got there. I might have been me. Who fucking knows?
Someone just like fucking fall. What was that?
I just dropped the thumbtack on the floor.
All right, sure.
Okay.
That might have been what that noise was.
Noise. Yeah.
I just heard something like, "Bah, bah, 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 bah," and I was like, what the fuck?
All right, that shit's just gone. I'm probably gonna step on it.
Is ice breaking in?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I'll get a live reaction of something on the podcast that was probably not entertaining enough to be on the podcast. Start today. So you know how me and Resty are like the big Xenoblade 1 guys, right?
Yeah.
I don't think this is interesting enough.
Rusty, I learned today. Don't shut the fuck up. I learned today. Rusty never finished the Affinity chart. Just never did it.
Okay, like I don't know.
Yeah,
I'll be
it's not that
honest.
bad, right?
100% Xenoblade 1 is like
Okay, no, but Rusty's a big like. This is one of my favorite games ever, guys. Like that's kind of crazy.
That doesn't mean I have to 100% it. That's silly.
It does.
Diego, this is not gonna attack Star. He hates that game. Like,
Yeah, but he would get like why
Okay.
someone who likes that game would do the game.
What's like
there are
an
definitely
equivalent in
times I've
Xenoblade
had
2?
like some like I see why I don't know, just not 100% one of your favorite games, like especially if it's a game as big as like a JRPG like Xenoblade. I get it. Like, for example,
Oh,
I've
same.
never 100%ed a fucking Trails game. Not doing it.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna 100% fucking.
Can't believe Star
Mother
is
3.
not the Rails guy. That's crazy.
What is there 100% Mother 3?
100% in games is fucking crazy.
Like,
You
okay,
gotta
if
like
I-
if you get the back sprites of every like enemy, They like in the logbook, and then you get like debug mode after you do all that
Yeah.
or some shit. Like there's shit to do, and it's stupid.
The reason people like Xenoblade 1 is because of like its main story, the world, like things that aren't the affinity chart.
I think
but-
like 100%
Wow.
a game is like a thing that you can do, and it's really cool, but you don't have to. But even if it's your favorite game, because there's like a lot of things I've done in games that aren't. There's a lot of games I've played that I'm like, yeah, this is one of my favorite games ever, and I haven't done everything.
Like
Yeah, I'm
imagine
not
being the guy that's
saying
like,
no.
Tony Hawk 64 is my favorite game ever, and then you have to 100% it. Like I kill myself.
That'd be fucked up. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's like I think collectathon games like try to advertise themselves as like we really want you to 100% it, but like other games like
Yeah, but I never want to.
Yeah, because Donkey Kong 64 is bad.
yeah, but like there's some games where like they really want you to, and that's kind of the experience that they're intending. But in other games, there's like who fucking cares? I've never been able to get behind like motherfuckers who like play every game and go, I need to platinum this. Like I can't fucking do that shit.
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah.
Achievements are so stupid.
See, I really
Yeah.
like achievements, but I'm not going to platinum your game because of them.
I don't really
Especially
care
like
about
when. Okay. Here's also my number one rule: if your like 100% achievement shit requires me to do multiple playthroughs,
Yeah,
I
that
actually
sucks.
die.
Yeah.
Shout out to Stanley Parable for real.
Fuck you. That joke sucked.
Resty, like I gotta play 20 minutes.
No, what's the achievement where it's like play the Stanley Parable after like a year of
7
not
years.
playing it? Fuck that. I hate that.
7 years. It is
7
7 years.
That's kind of baller, honestly.
Yo.
Dog, if I got the Stanley Parable now, I need to wait until 2030 to get the achievement.
That
bro. There's
was
no way.
funny, so
Yeah,
it's
that's a good
different.
achievement.
Yeah, that
It's
goes.
funny, but like, come on, man.
I got 2 years left on that bitch.
You wait on it. Dan, I'm gonna go to your house and open a Stanley Parable. Fuck
I
you.
almost,
That is the most evil thing you could do.
I almost had it 1 year, and then I accidentally opened it because like I want to replay the Stanley Parable. And then it fucking,
You dumb motherfucker.
How
You
far
can,
were
you
you?
can play it through the deluxe version now.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's a game. You guys ready to wrap?
yeah, I think I'm ready to wrap. All right.
Yeah.
I'm ready to sing personally. I'm not really good at rapping.
You know.
I want it that
Stop
way.
it. Cut it.
This has been COACP. It's been great. Follow us on Twitter.
No.
Follow everyone's Twitters down below in the link in the description. This will be uploaded to SoundCloud, on YouTube. At this point, we might have Spotify. I don't think we will, but maybe. And we'll see you next week. You guys don't have anything you want to add?
2 + 2 = 4.
Resty's bad.
The power fantasy was real. Let's hope it's real again next time.
Yeah.
All right. See you next time.
Yeah.
Bye.